They cut their tent open from the inside. Not a small tear, not an accident. Multiple slashes, as if they were trying to get out as fast as possible. Outside, it was complete darkness. The wind was howling. Temperatures dropped below minus 30 degrees Celsius. No light, no shelter. And still, they left everything behind. Boots, jackets, food. They ran into the freezing night, barefoot. Some didn't even make it to the trees. Others tried to survive. They climbed trees, they hid, they tried to start a fire. But whatever they saw made them choose the cold instead of staying inside the tent. When they were found, some had no eyes. One had no tongue. And the strangest part? No signs of a struggle. No footprints of anyone else. Just 9 people who walked away from safety, towards death. And whatever they were running from was never found. In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out on a journey into the Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. They were young, strong, and well-trained. This wasn't their first expedition. The group was well prepared for passive survival in the extreme conditions of the winter taiga, but had no means for active survival in unexpected circumstances. But on that mountain, something happened. Something so strange that even today, no one can fully explain it. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, a 23-year-old engineering student. All members were experienced hikers. Some were even certified at the highest level of Soviet trekking. They knew how to survive extreme conditions. This trip was supposed to be routine. Their goal was to reach a mountain known as Otorten, a remote and unforgiving place deep in the wilderness. One member turned back early due to illness. That decision saved his life. The group continued their journey. They skied across deep snow, facing strong winds, but everything seemed normal. They were documenting their trip with photos and journals, laughing, smiling, building camp, until February 1st. Instead of moving to a safer forest area, they set up their tent on an exposed mountain slope, a decision that would later raise many questions. That night, something went terribly wrong. No one knows exactly what happened, but the evidence tells a terrifying story. The tent was found later, cut open from the inside. Not opened, cut, as if they were trying to escape as fast as possible. They left behind shoes, jackets, food equipment, everything. And ran out into the freezing darkness. Footprints in the snow revealed something strange. They weren't running in panic. They were walking, calmly, barefoot, or wearing only socks, in temperatures that could kill within minutes. The trail led down toward the forest, as if they were escaping something, but not blindly. Weeks later, rescue teams arrived. What they found made no sense. 2 bodies were discovered first, near a tree, barefoot, in underwear. They had tried to start a fire, but it wasn't enough. 3 more were found between the tree and the tent, as if they were trying to go back, but they never made it. The last 4 bodies were found months later, under the snow, and this is where the mystery deepens. Some of them had crushed ribs, fractured skulls, injuries so severe they were compared to a car crash. But there were almost no external wounds. One woman was missing her tongue. Some were missing eyes, and even stranger, traces of radiation were found on their clothes. So what happened? The official Soviet report concluded, an unknown compelling force, but people have tried to explain it. Avalanche. But the slope wasn't steep enough. Military testing. Secret weapons, explosions, infrasound low-frequency sound causing panic and irrational behavior. Something else. Something we still don't understand. None of the theories fully explain everything. 9 experienced hikers, prepared, skilled, strong. They knew these mountains. They understood the cold. They were not amateurs. And yet, something made them abandon everything, their shelter, their gear, their only chance to survive. They stepped out into the freezing darkness, not in chaos, not in panic, but as if they had no choice. One by one, they disappeared into the night. No rescue, no explanation, no survivors. And to this day, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling mysteries in history. Not because we know what happened, but because we don't.